Hi guys, so today's video is going to be my hair care and styling routine. I have a ton of stuff to show you. Before we start, I'm going to mention my hair is dyed. I do have like these honey blonde highlights, and I've given myself layers during quarantine, so they aren't the best cut, but I like them a lot. I feel like they frame my face a lot better than before when it was all just one length. And I also love the color because this was actually the first time I dyed my hair. I did like dip dye in grade 7, and that was the last time I did it because my hair was dead after that. I literally just had like this much of it was just bleach. After that experience, I literally was like, I'm never dyeing my hair again. Clearly I was wrong. We'll start off with like what I use in the shower. The first things that I use, I actually only started using this a few months ago, but this is the Olaplex No. 4 Bond Maintenance Shampoo. I love this stuff because you only need a very small amount of it. I typically use a lot of shampoo when I wash my hair because, as you can see, I do have a lot of hair. Obviously, I need more soap to like clean it, but with this, it actually goes a long way and it lathers really nicely. I also just know apparently it's really good for your hair, and I have definitely noticed a big difference in my hair. It's a lot healthier and it doesn't look as dead, especially due to the fact that I have dyed it, so I was really worried that it was gonna look super dead. And then with that, I use the Olaplex No. 5 Bond Maintenance Conditioner. This as well, you don't need a ton of it. I will mention, by the way, when I do shampoo, I do 2 shampoos. So I'll wash once and then do it again, and then I'll go in with my conditioner. I love this stuff. It makes my hair so soft. It's almost like using a mask every time you wash your hair, but without it being like overly greasy or heavy. So yeah, I definitely would recommend those 2. They are expensive, but they do last a long time, so you don't have to use as much. And personally, I was someone that needed to wash the hair super often. Just a little bit of background, but I do have a lot of hair, but it's super thin and it gets greasy so fast. So before I dyed it, I would literally have to wash it like every other day or so, just because it would look like my hair was dirty, even though it's only been a day. But ever since dyeing it, it being a little bit drier, it doesn't get as greasy as fast, so that's kind of why I can go about a week or so. And to mention my purple shampoo that I use to keep this color looking nice. I like the color pretty much the way it looks right now, but my hair can turn a little like brassy or green even. So I use this. This is actually from Amazon. It's the Bold Unique Purple Shampoo for blondes, platinum, and gray silver hair. Removes brassy and yellow tones. So yeah, I really like this stuff. It's super strong. I've read somewhere that it's actually stronger than most purple shampoos, so you don't have to leave it in as long. I like that because I'm impatient. So on to what I use when I get out of the shower. So for the past like 6 months, I want to say, I've been using the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 styling treatment. My hair is so difficult to brush through. It gets tangled really easily, even when it's dry. Like, I brushed my hair 2 seconds ago, but I'll show you right now. Like, it's already tangled. It just gets tangled so fast, so when it's wet, it's even worse. Like, brushing through it literally is hell. Yeah, no fun. Now that I've started brushing my hair, I have to finish. As you can see, my hair gets tangled really easily, and when I brush it when it's wet, literally I can brush this part and then like flip it over to do the other side, and this side will already be tangled. So this is a lifesaver for brushing through my hair. I also love this. This is the Aussie Miracle Curls Leave-In Detangling Milk with coconut and jojoba oil. I don't have curly hair. Obviously, my hair is really straight, and it's honestly stubborn. Like, when I try and curl it, it does not want to hold the curl. But I use this because the detangling in it is really great, and it also smells good, and it's a lot cheaper than the Living Proof. So ever since I found this, I've kind of been using both of them, but I don't necessarily know if I will repurchase this now that I've found this. So definitely a cheaper alternative. So what I pretty much always use to brush my hair is the wet brush, just the original one. I got like a 2-pack on Amazon, like a purple and a pink one, and I'm pretty sure it was like under 20 bucks. So I definitely recommend getting them from there, or Marshalls or Winners or something. But yeah, I love this brush. It works really nicely. I've been using it for quite a while. I also have a few other brushes that I might as well mention before we get started. I have like a brush like this that I use to part and also to do a little bit more of a sleek look. And I love this brush. This is just a boar bristle brush, and I love using this just to get my hair super like flat onto my head if I'm doing like a sleek bun or a sleek ponytail, which I don't typically do as often just because my head does get like sore from having my hair like super snatched back. I have mentioned this in a video before, but I'll mention it again. These are the hair ties that I use. I'm obsessed with these. I literally recommend them to all of my friends because they don't hurt your head. Like they don't give you that sore spot as easily as like a more firm, almost like elastic hair tie. So I definitely recommend these. As you can see, they're a little bit thicker and they almost are like similar to like a scrunchie, but obviously they're not, and you can't really see it in your hair as much as you could with a scrunchie. So I love these. I got them also on Amazon and it'll be linked down below. It's back to what I do after the shower. While blow drying, I will use my actual, this is like a new hair dryer. I just got this week. My old hair dryer just died, so I figured I would buy this. This is like a knockoff Dyson. I really wanted the Dyson, but it's just, I can't get myself to buy it. It's actually really good. The one thing I do like about it especially is that the cold setting is like, it holds for you. My old hair dryer, you'd have to like hold it down when you want to do the cold. Whereas with this one, you literally can just flip the switch, turn it on, and it'll stay on cold. So I love that. I definitely recommend this hair dryer. Well, as of so far, there's a lot of reviews on it, so I'm hoping that it'll be able to stick with me. After drying my hair, I'll typically go in with the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. This is literally just to give me volume. My hair is very thin, as I said before, so it's very flat. It doesn't ever really get very much volume. As you can see, I brushed through it and now there's like nothing in it, but I'll show you quickly what this does. I like that it's not super thick, so it doesn't leave like a film on your hair, but it definitely does give some volume. So as you can see, it definitely gave me a lot more volume, but it also doesn't feel like sticky the way that sometimes you use a dry shampoo and you like run your hands through it and it has like a film. It honestly feels like there's nothing in my hair, but it looks obviously a bit more full. And I barely use any of this. Typically I will drown my hair in this. That's another reason why I do the two shampoos. So next, I'll talk about my favorite dry shampoos. So I like the Verb one. This is a powder. I've been using this for a little while. It definitely absorbs the oils really well, but the one thing I'm not as big of a fan of is the fact that it's white, so it does kind of leave that like whitish gray tint on your hair if you do have darker hair. And it also can kind of get on your forehead and be a little messy. But this is one that I found recently and I'm obsessed with it. This is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. This stuff smells so good and it doesn't leave that film on my hair. I'm not really sure how, like it's the same, it looks the same when you put it on. Like I'll show you for example. Like you can still see that there's like that gray color, but for some reason when you work this into your hair, it just disappears. Whereas a lot of other dry shampoos make it like gray, like it doesn't go away, it just sticks there. And this also smells so good. Like I wish this was a perfume because it smells delicious. So as you can see, that really gave me a lot of volume. And then the last item that I'm going to talk about is the Amika Supernova Blonde Violet Moisture and Shine Cream. So I actually have this in a bigger size. I got this from a BoxyCharm and that's where it actually introduced this brand to me. This is just the Supernova Moisture and Shine Cream. This is just the original, and then this one has like a purple in it, so it helps to keep your hair, if you do have colored hair, looking not brassy or orange or anything like that. I love this stuff. As I said before, my hair does not hold a curl at all, and this helps to like add a nice shine to it, but also keeps the curl. So I'll show you guys. As you can see, this side is kind of already falling flat, but I'll show you on here. So I'm literally taking such a tiny amount, and as you saw, it's purple. And I can just, and like, look how shiny that made it. But it also doesn't ruin my curls. It's like almost like a mousse or a gel or a hairspray, but then also an oil in one. And it doesn't leave a film on your hair. It smells super good. Like, I'm obsessed with this stuff. Like, look at the difference in shine between that and that. Obviously this side is not holding a curl and it's being stubborn, so ignore that part, but like shine wise, this is so dull and this is so shiny. So I love this stuff. Yeah. I also mentioned really quickly, this is the straightener that I use. This is how I do this little hair flip out. I have not been able to figure out how to do the like round brush curl into like a blowout thing, so I've just been doing the knockoff one with the straightener. This is the only one that really holds for me. The other ones just fall within like literally 15 minutes. So this is the Kaposi, I don't even know how you say this, but I got it off Amazon. It's a really good straightener. I like it a lot. The inside's gold, which is really cute. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this. Please check out my other videos if you haven't seen any of those ones. I have a bunch that I'm sure you would love. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much. And we'll see you next one.